Welcome on into another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. In today's topic, we're talking about Joe Biden, and the credit card late fee. Now, they about to change the credit card fee. They're trying to lower it to 8% instead of 30-something% on average. Smash that like button if you agree. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe to the channel. This is the beginning. This is not the end. And leave your thoughts down below. Let me know how you are affected by credit card fees. But watch this.
Today, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is proposing a new rule to lower credit card late fees. Right now, credit card companies charge an average of $31 whenever you can't pay your bill on time. That's on top of the interest that you're already paying. Now, nobody's saying that you shouldn't pay your fees on time, and no one says the bank should lend you money for free. But that's what banks charge interest for. But in the Obama-Biden administration, Congress passed a bipartisan law that said banks cannot charge late fees that are significantly more than the late payments cost them in the first place. And so, well, it doesn't cost $31 for a bank to process the late fee, but that's how much they're charging you now. And folks, that's a junk fee, if there ever was one. And it can drain hundreds of dollars.
Y'all hear it? That's a junk fee if it wasn't one. So basically, this is how banks are getting rich, by charging you a fee for being late or interest, right? So this is from a consumer perspective. This is good for the consumer because the consumer is like, okay, cool. I don't have to pay as much. I get to save more or invest or whatever, right? But look at it from a business perspective. And this is where I come in. Now, what this triggers is, if you're saying that you're going to take 75% of the bank's profit, because this is their bread and their butter, interest rates and junk fees and late payments, right? What do you think the bank is going to do as far as how they're going to react? Leave your thoughts down below. Do you think that the banks are going to cut lending drastically? Risk management? Do you think they're going to increase lending? Right? Do you think the banks even care at all? Put a 1 in the chat if you think they're going to cut lending. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that they're going to expand lending, or put a 3 in the chat if this law won't really affect the bank. I'm going to give you some time. I want you to think about it. After you think about it, then we're going to talk about it. You come up with your answer yet? This is my answer. The banks are going to begin to start cutting. When I mean cutting, the banks are going to begin to start cutting lending. So if the banks are going to begin to start cutting lending, and this is all going to happen, what? I think they have until the beginning of January. So this in 2 weeks, right? If the banks are going to cut lending, what does that mean for the consumer? The consumer can't spend as much. So if you're doing things with credit card and doing this and doing that, right, you might have to switch your mode up. Can we talk about it? And I wanted to make sure that I was bringing you, if I add value, to let you know, hey, this is what's coming. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, because this is what's coming. Yes, I talk about some entertainment stuff, but this is the real part. This is the bread and butter of the show. That's why I call this the Healthy Discussion Show. Pay attention to the credit cards. Pay attention to what they're actually doing. You know, now first they were tightening, right? Now it's quantitative easing. So it's going to be a green year, but they don't want everybody to get rich. So why wouldn't they put a chokehold on you? Like, hold on. They can just liquidate their credit card or get a loan and get right back into the game. Oh no, that's too much of an even playing field. We have to make you jump through hurdles. So I don't think this would be beneficial to the consumers. I think they're going to start tightening. So you've seen what happened with Navy Federal. These guys doing fraud, doing this, doing that, putting their business on a public platform, which is online, like they don't have accounts too, and they just tighten up their lending. Now, if you recommended somebody to get a membership, you may be at risk. What? But that goes to show you, hey, everything isn't for everyone. Smash that like button if you agree. everything isn't for everyone. You know? So let me know your thoughts about this. I'm gonna run it back again. Watch this. Let me know your thoughts.
Credit card late fees. Right now, credit card companies charge an average of $31 whenever you can't pay your bill on time. That's on top of the interest you're already paying. Now, nobody's saying that you shouldn't pay your fees on time, and no one says the bank should lend you money for free. But that's what banks charge interest for. But in the Obama-Biden administration, Congress passed a bipartisan law that said banks cannot charge late fees that are significantly more than the late payments cost them in the first place. And so, well, it doesn't cost $31 for a bank to process the late fee, but that's how much they're charging you now. And folks, that's a chunk fee, if there ever was one. And it can drain hundreds of dollars a year from the pockets of hardworking American families, especially folks who are already struggling to make ends meet.
So, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it yourself. I'm going to leave a link down below. This one came from Bloomberg itself. I'm going to leave a link down below. I want you guys to go check it out. But leave your thoughts down below. I want to know what you think about this one. How would you be affected by them tightening lending policies? So if you're a business and it's time to go get some money, right? And we know the interest rates and stuff may go down next year because it's an election year. They want everything to look so good. And then when someone get elected, now that's when you got to worry about these changes, right? You see what they doing to Trump. That's a whole nother video. I'm actually going to leave a link to that at the end of this video, so go check that out. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. This is another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. And remember, at the end of the day, it's positivity over negativity always. Peace, blessings, and love.